Konnichiwa everyone, it's Dan from JaDan.co.uk and today I'm talking about homesickness. Cheers for finding my video everyone, I appreciate that. Today I'm talking about homesickness and how to deal with homesickness when you live in Japan or anywhere else for that matter. But before we get going today's video, today's question: how do you deal with homesickness? Comment section below, let a bro know. Anyway, you join me in Osaka on a very wet and a very cold winter evening leading up to Christmas. And this time of year, it's basically ram down your throat, spend some time with your friends and your family, you idiot. But that poses a problem when they're other side of the world and you're here. I know it's a weird thing, man. Like, I'm in Osaka right now, one of the most lively and busy cities in the world, surrounded by people. Like, look at all these people, and yet sometimes I still feel alone, especially since I moved to Osaka. Like, I don't really have any friends in Osaka yet. I mean, I'm lucky that I've got Eddie-chan. I get to spend a lot of my time with her and she's amazing, but I'm sure Eddie-chan will even tell you herself, like, sometimes homesickness gets you, and it's when them times come you have to try and deal with it. Sometimes it's the people, sometimes it's the place, sometimes it's food, weather, TV, summit. You'll miss summit from back home at some point. If you speak to anyone that's lived abroad for an extended period of time, they'll tell you that homesickness is now part of your life and you better learn to deal with it. The key is not to let it get you down so much. Like, don't let mourning the life you left behind ruin the life you've got now. It's hard sometimes. Like, you're half a world away and you feel like you're completely cut off from people. But the truth is, with modern technology, you're not cut off from home. On your phone, you can open an app and you can video call pretty much anyone in the world for free. So, you know, if you're feeling a bit sad, a bit lonely, give someone a bell, video call. It's even better when you get to see the face. It's absolutely cool. And, you know, people will probably have to hear from you. Another thing is remembering that out of sight, out of mind is a thing. But friends are a bit like elephants, they don't forget. Maybe you need to remind them sometimes, but they don't really forget. So because you're one that left, you're one that needs to make effort to keep these friendships going. You need to learn to maintain a relationship with people from a distance. Something I need to work on, I'm not good at it. But, you know, maybe it's best to focus on what you do have rather than what you don't have. Like, look around you once in a while. Look at all this cool stuff. Look at all opportunities you've got now you've made this change. Look at life that you've started. It's pretty awesome. So maybe focus on the positives rather than, you know, the things you miss. If it gets bad, find other people around you in the same boat. There's bound to be plenty of foreigners about, and everyone feels homesick, so get together and get smashed to something. I don't know. Just do something. It's nice to get things off your chest sometimes, like, and it can be really helpful. And on that note, shout out to David and Sam. Always helped me out a lot. That was pretty cool. So yeah, sometimes it could just be that you need a taster home. Like, Eddie-chan loves to go to this Brazilian restaurant near our house called Celia House. And despite the fact it's awesome, that's not why we go there. We go there because it reminds her home and it makes her feel better. So it just helps that it's awesome, to be honest with you. So maybe that's what you need. I mean, in Japan there's not that much English stuff, but there's plenty of stuff that I recognise from back home. So I can always go there if I fancy it. Maybe I can get my friends or my family back home to send me a care package, something I miss from back home, something I really can't get here, you know, like pickled onion space raiders or something like that. Something just to kind of be like, yeah, I remember that, that were cool. Maybe it's as simple as, you know, watching something on telly from back home, or maybe it's like, I don't know, listening to radio or reading a book or something that you used to read back in England, just something that kind of takes you back mentally to where you were. That can usually be a big help, so think about that. About 12 months ago, I just got back from visiting England. It was good. I spent a couple of weeks with my friends, my family, doing things I used to do, going places I used to go, and it was nice. But I learned something on that trip. Even though I miss the people a lot, I learned that I don't miss the place at all. And if anything, it just confirmed that I'd made the right decision to start a new life here in Japan. And just because I know I've made the right decision don't mean that homesickness don't get me. So, but one thing I've learned is homesickness comes and homesickness goes. It never fully goes away. It's always like lurking in the background, like. But you learn to kind of ride waves. And there's one thing that I always remind myself, especially this time of year. Homesickness is not for life. it's just for Christmas. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you find it useful. But as always, until next time, Jamata.